Good morning, Hawks. Today is Monday, January 12, 2026. My name is Matthew.
And my name is Jordan. Hawks, today we're on the first day of the second week back.
Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to the Texas, one state, under God, one indivisible. Please remain standing for a moment of silence. Thank you. You may now be seated. Now let's look at our daily attendance. Our total attendance for yesterday was 6th grade 94.30%, 7th grade 92.29%, 8th grade 92.38%. Total attendance for this yesterday is 93%. Let's try to reach 96% and be present in school every day.
Let's look at our weekly attendance. Our weekly attendance for last week was 6th grade 94.88%, 7th grade 93.65%, 8th grade 93.41%. Total attendance for this week is 93.99%. Let's try to reach our 96% and be present in school every day.
This week's lunch menu. On Monday, we will have cheese enchiladas with Mexican spice rice, a spicy chicken sandwich, and turkey and cheese sandwich.
For our clubs and sports sections, we have the following announcements.
ACE will be beginning a new photography club. If you're interested, please join them today in Science Lab from 4 to 6 p.m.
Number sense and mathematics UIL practice with Miss Aguilar will be changed to Thursday this week, room 116.
At Central NG's members, we will be having a mandatory chapter meeting every Wednesday starting on January 14, 2026, starting at 7:50 a.m. in room 308.
Friendly reminder to be having full circles beginning this Wednesday, January 14.
Attention Hawks. This week we will be sharing information about College of the Week through the week. This will provide us with ample time for our innovation and circle activities. Hawks. This week's College of the Week is University of Michigan. Go Wolverines.
The acceptance rate for University of Michigan is 15.6% compared to Texas A&M, which is 57%. University of Michigan acceptance rate is very low.
Michigan has an impressive graduation rate of 93.6% compared to North Texas State University to 59% to 60%. It is important to always be in dress code on a daily basis. You must be wearing a solid black, gray, or polo shirt, your student ID, and approved pants or shorts. Only natural color hair is allowed.
On Thursdays, you're allowed to wear college or military shirts, and don't forget to show your Hawk spirit on Fridays. Remember, no pullover hoodies or torn jeans are allowed on campus. We always want to dress for success. Let's go to Studio 2 with Miss Reese.
Good morning, Hawks. Welcome back to another great week. We do want to let you know that you will be reporting to your Power Time classes every day for the next 2 weeks. Then we'll be switching out again. Also, beginning today, we do want to remind all students who stay after school for any activities and ride the bus that they will be required to have a bus pass to get on the bus. These passes will be issued on a daily basis once you are in your activities. We do want to remind you that if your teacher does tell you that you must come to our after-school Hawk Power Hour, any Saturday camps, or intercession, it is mandatory for you to attend. Students, we do want to remind you that you can only have that natural colored hair, and those of you who did color your hair during the break should have it changed already. Teachers, please make sure, especially first period teachers, please make sure that you are notifying parents and that you are following the 5-step plan when it comes to our dress code. This week, our baseball and softball teams will be playing against Ricardo Estrada Middle School here at Horizon Middle School on Saturday. Come out and support our teams. We do want to remind everyone that you are expected to report to class on time. When that tardy bell rings, you should be in your classroom ready to learn. This past week, we have seen a lot of students that were still lingering in the hallways when that bell rang. Students, you should be in your classroom. Teachers, please remember to follow that 5-step plan for tardies as well. Parent phone calls need to be made for that second offense, and don't forget to log that contact in your Skyward contact log. Students, it is your responsibility to make it to class on time every day and every period. Our goal for our attendance challenge is 96% to earn a Hawk Dress Pass. If the entire campus or grade level reaches at 96% for the week, Monday through Friday, you will earn a Hawk Dress Pass on Monday. You can do it, Hawks. We did see a great improvement this past week, but at 94%, we still need to push a little bit more. Remember, cell phones, earbuds, and smartwatches must be turned off and out of sight. If it is heard or being used, it will be picked up. Our focus is on your learning, and these devices are distractions. Our campus vision is building resilient achievers as our leaders, and we can reach our vision by following our PBIS Hawk Core values. Be responsible, be respectful, be safe, and be present. Students, we do want to remind you part of that responsibility is paying attention in class, doing all of your assignments and turning them in on time and completed. Please make sure you are following all of the campus and your teachers' expectations every day. Never forget that you are loved here at Horizon Middle School. We are happy that you are here each and every day. If someone hasn't told you they love you today, Hawks, I am telling you I love you. The decisions you make today affect you tomorrow, so always make those great decisions. Be proud to be a Hawk because we are proud of you. Have a great day, Hawks. Now let's go back to Studio One with our anchors.
SEL lesson, 5 ways to have a healthy lifestyle. So let's talk about being healthy. Brand new year, brand new you. A lot of people make New Year's resolutions to be healthy. So food is a good habit. Food can be divided into several different groups. And I'm pretty sure you're familiar with them if you've been in health, but let's review a little bit. There's fats at the top of the pyramid. There is dairy, which is your milk, your yogurt, your cheese, and then there is grains, and there's meat and poultry, that's chicken and meat and vegetables and fruits. And at the bottom there are grains and cereals and oats. So good food is a good habit. We need to eat from each of these groups to stay healthy. Remember, if you're eating just Takis for lunch, and we've seen you, or you have them just in the morning and you're eating them all day long, that is not part of your healthy food group. You need to eat stuff that is part of that pyramid in order to stay healthy. That keeps you from getting the flu, from getting colds, from feeling tired, and having more energy to do your work throughout the day. And again, Your food should contain the following: carbohydrates, proteins, fats. That means healthy fats, vitamins, and minerals. A well-balanced diet. You should also be drinking water. Instead of carrying around frozen Powerades, you should be drinking water throughout the day. It is good for you. And on average, every person should drink about 8 glasses of water a day. So that's about 4 water bottles. Junk food is not good for you. Now, it's okay. We all have our pizza and we like our hamburgers or our chicken nuggets. Diana. We all have our chicken nuggets, and it's okay for you guys to have your Takis, but you should have one bag of Takis, a small bag, one portion, not carry around the whole big bag all day long. It's not good for you. So these are some of the things that we should see as treats. That means sometimes, not every day, not all day long. Like chips and popsicles, candy, cookies, sodas, juices, anything that's too syrupy or sugary, donuts, all those things should be minimal. That means it's a treat. You can have it maybe once a day, but in moderation. So junk food, what is it? To put it simply, it's food high in salt, like your chips, your Takis, sugar or fat or calories, and it has a low nutrition content. That means it's not really doing much to help you improve your health or help you with your body. So what are some of the harmful effects of too much junk food? You feel tired. You have poor concentration. Remember, you come to school to learn, but it makes it harder. When you have symptoms like this, you may feel drowsy, you don't concentrate, and if you eat too much junk food throughout the day, you have poor circulation, you're not going to want to do your PE, your oxygen may be low, you have a little bit of nutrients in your body and proteins, and your brain can feel like it's stale, so you don't feel good, you're not learning. And then the harmful effects of junk food, it can make you sick. It could give you anemia. That means you feel really weak and tired. That's low iron in your blood. Vitamin deficiency, low body resistance, and obesity. We gain weight. It's not healthy for us. So again, you can have your junk food, but in moderation. A little bit, not all the time. So at this time, I'm going to pass it on to Ms. Gutierrez because she knows more about what it takes to be fit.
Thank you, Ms. Gomez. So, yes, we do want to talk about being fit, and I'm glad Ms. Gomez did bring up the whole issue with water, and then the junk food. The water is just, it's going to be good for you all over. It's great for your muscles. It's great for your bones. It's great for thinking. It is great to actually lose a little weight. So water is really, really good for us. And then the junk food itself, I know I'm very guilty of popcorn. If I go to a movie, I'm going to have popcorn. I love my popcorn, but everything in moderation. So with the junk food, be sure when you go to the vending machines that you choose something that's at least relatively healthy. It's hard to do so with the vending machines, but try to do so. Try to stay away from packages, things that come in plastic packages. That's the main thing. Those kind of things are going to be processed food that are not good for us. So how do we stay fit? Well, physical exercise to make your body strong. And that's why many of you do have PE. Some of you have switched over now and you're in health and Kate. But that's even more reason for you to get, at the end of the day, to get out and walk, dance, ride a bike, do something to keep your body strong. Live well for life. As you can see in this little photo, it shows people stretching, even just a simple thing as stretching yoga. You would think yoga wouldn't get your heart rate beating really fast, but it will elevate the heart rate. So just moving is the main thing. And then studies have shown that sleep is super beneficial for the body because that's when our body recuperates. You know, an average body can go something like I'm trying to remember what the statistics were. You can go up to almost 2 weeks without food, but you can't go very long. It's only a few days or so without sleep. This is something everybody needs. We repair, recover, and restore our muscles and our bodies when we're sleeping. So staying up and looking at that little screen and talking to your friends isn't a good idea. You're missing out on benefits for yourself. So turn it off early and get to bed. Get the rest that you need. So in reflection, what are your typical daily eating habits? Make a note of it. See what it is. When you start putting and jotting everything down, you'll be surprised of the number of things that you're putting into your body that are really not good for it. I had to step back and take a reflection of mine for other health reasons. And when I really did, there were some things that I knew, hey, I've done really well, but there are things that I can still change. So do you incorporate movement throughout the day? Like taking the stairs, or a simple thing after you guys have your lunch, get out and play. I know it's not always possible because it's cold outside, or sometimes the weather just really hampers things, but take a little walk about 10 minutes after you eat. Take a 10-minute walk. Get out there and play. Do the things you need to, and that's going to help. Okay. The other thing I want to remind all eighth graders, we are going to be going to the Horizon High School field trip this coming Thursday, the 15th. We need to be sure that your permission slips are turned in. If you do not have a permission slip, you will not be allowed to attend. So please get those turned in to your teachers as soon as possible. And we will be putting up rosters today. We're going to put them in the 200 hall and in the cafeteria. Look for your name and then search for the room number with the teacher that you will be assigned to for that day. And that's all for today, Hawks. Make it a great day or not. The choice is yours. Choose wisely. And now back to our anchors in Studio One.
Thank you, Ms. Gomez and Ms. Gutierrez. This concludes our morning announcements.
Teachers, remember to follow the 5-step plan and please check students for dress code.
That's all
For today, Hawks. Have a great day.